Yeah, one that I put on there. It's kind of cheesy, where it's like, oh yeah, I'm all dancing around and shit. I get the girls screaming in the background, overdubbed to sound like groupies and shit. So hey, that's my audience these days. You got to tape them in, punch them in.
That's not just you just editing your voice on there.
Yeah.
Going, oh, Eric.
Who's that just got busted for AI in the audience, or was that Will Smith?
Yeah, I heard about that.
I saw the video too. It's like it's basically the whole thing is AI, but it's just kind of funny that he kind of did that, like something about like the fans are loving him. And it's just like an AI concert. It doesn't even look like him really.
Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Coffin Podcast with Juan Blak. Coming at you on waxradioindie.com and on music.
Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Coffin Podcast, the show the morning show that records late at night. And today is a wonderful episode that maybe somebody was waiting for. I'm sure. I'm joined. Yeah, it became kind of hard to interview Ozzy Osbourne right now.
Yeah, right.
Might be a little tricky. Look, I had to get a Ouija board. No, somebody's gonna get mad because I said that. Anyway,
Jakey Lee. Right?
Yeah, we need Jakey Lee. That's what we need.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm joined today. He is the man behind the YouTube channel and the TikTok channel, the Rock and Metal Block.
Yes.
He is also from the legendary underground Los Angeles metal band known as Willow Wisp.
Willow Wisp. Yeah.
Did I pronounce that wrong? Really?
No, you got it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. At least it's better. Wait, did I say it wrong? Wait a minute.
No, most people some people call us Willow Wasp for some reason.
Willow.
What's weird is it was only like, okay, so like it's only been black people that done it. Like, like when we meet like a black fan or whatever, they always call us like we had this one guy who always called us Willow Wasp. And then like 2 years later, we met another fan. It was like he was backstage with us, and yeah, man, Willow Wasp, you guys are fucking bad. I was like, what is it with Willow Wasp?
Hey, if you ever decide to restart it up again and want to just slightly alter the name, yeah. Willow Wasp is on the table.
You're the first black guy that ever called us by the right name, Willow Wisp.
Yeah. Well, it helps that I've known you for like fucking 20 years.
That's true. Yeah, we go way back to the LA days. Yeah.
So, this is Eric.
Yeah. And this is Juan Blak.
And that was
without the C.
Yes. C. No C.
Yeah. And I'm Eric without no C, just a K.
K.
A-I-R-I-K. Ick. Used to be A-I-C-K was my, when I dropped the C. Like, I don't want to be ick. I like icky.
Oh, that guy's icky.
Yeah, he's icky. So what's been up, man?
What's happening?
Yeah, not much, no.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah. What's on the agenda? What's the hot topics? What are we talking about? I know earlier we were talking about Will Smith and his fake ass AI audience.
Yeah, see, because I've been hearing about that. I was like, wait a minute, does Will Smith even need to do the AI? I thought he was still pretty popular. It was like,
yeah, ever since the slap, though,
Yeah, if anything, the slapping Chris Rock probably I would think would have got him more love.
Yeah, it's crazy how people kind of forgot about that already. Like, it just seems like because it was it stung for a while, right? Like the whole publicity on it, but then like he was banned from the Oscars, all this shit. Like, I bet he's going to be invited back to Oscars next year. He could be there.
Like, hey, you want to do the Oscars? Hey, we'll invite Chris Rock again.
Yeah, right. The Slap 2. Is a sequel as good as the original? Yeah.
But yeah, that's a weird thing. That's kind of right. Do you remember? Oh God, it was probably almost 10 years ago. There was this guy named Threaten. Yeah. And to be honest, because he did all the music himself, and to be honest, the music wasn't horrible.
Okay.
But he did a lot of self-promotion, but he was booking gigs in Europe, and he made up a whole fake label and all these other fake bands they were with and everything.
Oh yeah.
And somehow he booked a gig in Europe, or maybe it was like a whole tour or something.
Yeah.
And like there was actually tickets sold and everything, but it was all him.
Wow.
And so he's showing up at these gigs. He's like him and the guys some guys he got to play with him were like the only people there. So it was like,
yeah. I mean, I've heard people do that before. Like they pretend to be their own manager or their own booker, and then they'll just call them. That's how they get kind of like a lot of stuff going. Like they could just change their voice and their name. Obviously, Donald Trump did that to get into the Forbes to say he was a billionaire.
Hey, could you calling for my friend Donald? My name is Ronald. Yeah. Ronald Trump. Yeah, that's
Ronald Trump. But
I mean, shit, we've done that. Like, how often?
Yeah,
like it's like in this day and age now you can just write up an email now. So you don't have to actually talk to people, which makes it a little easier.
Yeah. As far as like when you book shows, because like these days when you book shows, you still have to send like a demo to the club guy or the person that books the show, or are you able to just like get on how do you get on a bill these days with a club, like when you play like your last show?
Well, I mean, the easiest way nowadays is like you just send either like your Bandcamp link or like Spotify link. Now it's like
yeah.
I mean, it's like I try to make like put together press kits, but for the most part, I haven't actually needed like a full on like had to pay somebody to make a press kit sort of thing. Or anything. I haven't had to do that.
Yeah,
I think with like the advent of Bandcamp and everything, I don't think that's even so extremely necessary now.
Yeah.
You can have all your info there on your Bandcamp and stuff.
Then does a booker ask you like how many people can you draw, or do they even care these days, or they just say like, okay?
I haven't been asked that since I was in LA.
Because I remember they used to do that in LA.
Since I've been out out here, like between Indiana and everything, I've never got asked that. Just like, hey, we'll let you in. We got a spot open, and like, hey, such and I got a spot open. Bang, there it is.
Yeah. Now, do you have to pay to play there in Indiana? Like how you did at the
There's not really any pay to play at place. Actually, no, I take that back. There is one. There is because it's a metal venue.
Yeah.
I forgot the name of it. It's actually not that far away from me. But yeah, they do they'll do the ticket pre-sale thing. Make bands sell tickets.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, I barely wanted to do that with the whiskey. I'm not going to do that with some little tiny place, man.
Yeah. Well, I never minded. I always liked the idea that the fact that because we're obviously going to hustle to sell our tickets, but I like the idea that if a person buys a ticket from you, then they're going to show up. But if we just tell people, hey, we're playing this night, and they don't really know who we are, you give them a flyer, they might show up, they just might not. But if they buy a ticket, then at least they're going to show up.
Yeah. Let's say, well, you spent the money.
Yeah, and plus, like what we would do, like whiskey would say, we want to sell 100 tickets at $6 a piece. That's what you owe us, the $600 or whatever. So we'd sell them for 10 or 15. That way, at least if we only sold half, we'd still made more for the whiskey, and then we made a little bit for ourselves, and then we could just give the rest away.
I played the whiskey twice, and both times, I guess I didn't really have the hang of it, of like selling the tickets, like.
Yeah.
Well, we had to fucking hustle, and you should just end up like selling a few in front the place at the before the snow. Because didn't want the equipment held hostage.
Yeah. Well, I remember there were bands that would just buy all the tickets out and just give them away for free, and then they'd wonder why nobody shows up at their show because it's like, well, because you gave them a free ticket. Like they're probably going somewhere else. They probably threw that thing on the floor when they got home. They didn't buy it, so they're not going to value it.
like, hey, buddy, pay to play doesn't mean you literally pay to play, man.
Yeah, right. It's like we buy them and we give them away, and because sometimes they give them away, especially if there's like a night where there's food. Like remember KNEC, the Florentine Gardens, where they give away the food and stuff. Tickets for $5, but then they had like the buffet and shit.
Yeah, really cool. I never actually went to those, but I remember hearing about those like in a like probably before I think the days before KNAC was done. That was like the early 90s.
Check it out. Look, Guinness zero alcohol.
Oh, really?
It's like, yeah, it's kind of cool, and it tastes like a real Guinness. Me, I'm 13 years sober. Used to, struggle with alcoholism, obviously, but I never followed AA or NA. So, I feel like I've been liking these a little bit, and the fact that you can only drink one or two of them, because you don't want to, obviously you can't get drunk off them. So you'd be crazy if you try to drink 10 of them to try to get drunk. You'll just be bloated. You might as well drink the real thing if you're tempted to drink alcohol after drinking one of those.
Yeah. Part of me is kind of tempted to try one of those, just because I miss drinking Guinness, but I'm really not trying to get back into like drinking beer. I never really had like a drinking problem per se. It's just I just kind of got turned off by drinking.
Yeah. I struggled for a long time with meth and alcohol. And
I did that dance.
yeah. You do the meth to get sober, then you drink to and then you get drunk, and you do if you want to come down, you would drink to come down off the meth, and it just became like a roller coaster.
See, I never did that. It's just like I just ended up like if it's like coming down, just if somebody had it, ended up doing more.
Yeah.
Until eventually just crashed out for like about a day or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't miss that. Thinking about this, like, you know what? I don't have fond memories of that at all.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I'm just grateful I don't wake up feeling like I'm not wondering where I'm gonna be the next day, and especially when I ended up homeless in Van Nuys before moving here to Portland. I was like, fuck, if I stay here one more week, man, I'm either gonna be dead, jail, or on Skid Row, and I'm already halfway to Skid Row, sleeping in an AMPM mini market or fucking parking lot or whatever.
Oh God,
on Sepulveda and Woodman, or
I know
Satakoy and Sepulveda.
yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Actually, first I thought because it was another AMPM. What street was that? I think it was on Victory. I thought you were talking about like Victory is like it's in Van Nuys, but it's like way.
Yeah. I think it's somewhere there. Matter of fact, the apartment complex I got kicked out of was right across the street, but I figured out just go across the street and sleep in the parking lot of the AMPM. Summertime or almost summertime, but it was like this hot burning. When it gets hot in Van Nuys, man, it gets like yucky hot. Sticky,
I remember.
Smelly, sticky, dirty,
gross.
Yes.
Yeah, I remember. I was like, we lived in this apartment up on like Sherman Way over by Van Nuys Boulevard, actually, and it was like we had no power for a while.
Oh yeah,
and then it was in the middle of summer. It got so fucking hot in there.
Oh damn!
And where the apartment was, because they had these big glass windows, you had all sun hitting.
Oh damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I lived all over the valley. North Hollywood, Van Nuys, North Hollywood again, Van Nuys, Valley Village, which is basically North Hollywood.
Yeah,
it's more like a Jewish.
It's just they want to give it a little more of a little fancier thing. It's
it's Valley Village, I guess, because a lot of the Orthodox Jews with the little hair and the hats and always dressed in black, they all lived in that same area, and they would all walk around it.
Yeah, I remember.
I remember following these two. Yeah, I remember following these two little kids, and it was like, and they were like little Jewish kids with the little hat and the little hair and stuff, and they're talking, and they're like maybe like 7 or 8 years old. I could kind of hear what they're saying. They're talking about business stuff, and I'm thinking, what the hell, man? And then the one kid looked up this billboard, and he's like, "Oh, I wonder how much money that company makes on that product." And then I was like, "Holy cow!" These little kids are like already like thinking about buying property and owning a business, and it's like
smart kids,
totally.
Geez. Meanwhile, some of the kids I see around here they're just like talking about like farts and
right, and that's what I was talking about when I was like 7 or 8 years old.
Fast and Furious or whatever. Well, actually, I guess Fast and Furious isn't popular anymore.
I was playing with Star Wars toys, a Micronaut, watching the Incredible Hulk on TV, and
oh yeah,
I remember 7 or 8 years old.
So one of my fondest memories from when I was that young is my uncle and I. We used to watch Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah.
We tune in. We tune in. We were waiting for our scene where she'd have to run.
Oh yeah, right.
That was almost like a father-son ritual thing.
Yeah.
So I can think back on that.
It gets you through puberty at that age. Huh?
Yeah.
I think Benny Hill helped me get through puberty when I was like 13, 12 or 13, and waiting up late at night for the Benny Hill show to come on, and
Oh yeah,
hoping you're gonna catch a little boob shot or something.
Fucking Benny Hill and the little old ball guy.
Yeah, running around all fast and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was classic. I tried watching like some Benny Hill episodes. I found them on YouTube like not long ago.
Yeah.
And now it's like ooh, some of these did not age well.
Yeah, they didn't know. Yeah.
It's like it's just a lot of stuff that we thought was like, oh, this is funny as hell when we were kids. Then nowadays looking back, it's like, ooh.
That's how it was. I bought the first 5. I guess it's like only 5 seasons of The Incredible Hulk from the 70s TV show or whatever. Started watching it, and it's like I don't think it really aged too well because it just seems the music is real creepy sounding, and just the way they acted, and the people were just almost. I feel like everybody's in a cult or something, like the way they look and stuff. It's just like then you see how cheesy the Hulk was. But when you were a kid, it was like the coolest thing in the world. But but you see it now, it's just like, holy shit, how the hell was that cool?
but there's still like a charm to it, though.
Yeah, there's definitely a charm to it, and the nostalgia.
It's like watching like you remember like the old Spider-Man show.
Yeah, I wish I could find that on DVD. I was trying to find it on DVD. I guess it's kind of out of print, and I did find like a website that shows like about 7 or 8 episodes of it, but it's like on a little tiny screen, and you have to kind of blow up the screen or whatever. Man. But I can't find that website. I guess I have to Google it again. But yeah, it was
didn't they have like 3 or 4 seasons of that?
I think so, yeah. Because I remember it was on for like a while. Like I remember being a kid watching it, and I remember it being kind of cool because I remember his eyes were kind of different looking in the comic book, but still,
yeah.
My very first time seeing Spider-Man was 6 years old watching the Electric Company, and that's what got me into Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I think that was the first time he ever did he appeared on TV or whatever, and I was like, just remember, get up, get ready to go to school and watch Electric Company in the morning, and I remember seeing Spider-Man. I was thinking how cool he looked and how cool he was, and then I started getting into the comic book as I got older.
Yeah.
And remember 7-Eleven used to have the Slurpee cups with the superheroes on them, like the Marvel superheroes, and
I remember that. And didn't they have like a little thing, like it was like almost like a cardboard corner or something you did have on the bottom you could pop off?
Oh yeah. It was like a little contest they would do or something, I think.
Yeah.
Win prizes. Yeah. The good old days when they used to do that stuff to toys. Yeah.
God.
You cannot change people. I don't think so.
Making me feel old, bro. Come on.
Well, you're younger than me, right? Like, because I'm 56. What are you like? If you don't mind telling your age,
53.
53.
I'm 53.
Okay,
I don't care.
I thought you were in your 40s or something.
I hear that and I'm like, sure, I should have just said that. Yeah. Whatever age you thought I was, that's what I am. Yeah. There we go.
If you're 43, that's right. Yeah. Thought I heard 43. But you're still doing it, man. You're still doing music, which is cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna be doing this shit till I'm like 70.
Yeah, that's how I am too. It's just like, no matter how long it takes. I'm slow at putting new songs out, but I just figured, well, I'm going to do it whenever I do it. And it's just like, I'm not bound to any kind of schedule or, and I'm not chasing some kind of rock star dream like I used to. And, it's because the most important thing to me is just writing a good song, and liking it. And if people dig it after I put it out or whatever, that's even cooler. But I don't feel like I have to prove anything to anybody like I used to. I used to always feel like everyone's watching. I got to impress this person or impress these people. It's just like, they dig it. They dig it. If they don't, gotta just keep doing it.
Exactly. I'm still like very addicted to playing shows still.
Yeah. I would too. If I got a band together, I would. I just feel like I can't. Just doing the kind of work I do, I just feel like it would be unfair to put a band together and then not be able to like commit to it 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying like back in the day, it was like you're carefree back in the day, where it's like fuck it, fuck work, I'm just gonna do this and do that, But now it's like it's got to financially make sense,
And now you got to be an adult, it's like
yeah, they got to be an adult, damn it.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. It's like it's why it's kind of hard for me to keep like a set band together for a long time, because everybody has lives, everybody has other things they got to do, and
yeah.
either sometimes people have to move, sometimes people just have like a whole bunch of other commitments, and it just kind of takes time,
Yeah. So you got 2 different bands now, or just you got 2 or 3 different bands? Like you got the Black Sunday still, right?
Yeah, I got Black Sunday. Black Sunday is kind of on hiatus a little bit, but I'm gonna probably
It was the other one, Dusk.
Until We Are Dust.
Until We Are Dust. Now, same members, but just different name, or like you have totally different members in each band, or
kind of had revolving people.
Yeah.
It's mostly just me. So I mean, it's one of those things where like if I have to do it by myself, I can.
Yeah.
Cool.
But like, what about when you play live? Like you have just
I prefer having people with me, but for the most part, I have the track, so I can just like
that's cool.
So I don't have to well, I can't do the show, I don't have a band. It's like, oh, I have a band. It's in my laptop.
Yeah. That'd be the falling in reverse, and they couldn't even perform because their laptops got stolen, supposedly. It's like,
see, I feel that because if that happened with me, I'm like, ugh.
Well, what you do is, don't cheat your fan. Just bring an acoustic guitar on and just do a little jam, because like this band canceled the show, the bookers had to lose money just because they couldn't go out there and just jam some actual songs, whatever. They had to have their laptops to play. It's like, even though they're musicians, I seen them, like they posted videos after that whole controversy went down, showing that they can actually play their instruments. And well, then you guys should have just went out there and did at least some songs for the fans instead of just like canceling. I get that their whole show was on the laptop, the lights and the drum tracks and all this stuff like that, but they still could have done something to.
Yeah, they should have had like a backup plan. It's like,
you should have backup.
They've been doing it longer. It's not like I said with me. It's like a whole different setup. It's like I'm.
Yeah.
And to be honest, worst case scenario, I have these tracks backed up on my Google Drive. Worst case scenario, I could just do some drag queen at the drag show. I'll just break out the phone. I was like, all right. I can access the Google Drive on the phone, plug it in here. Fuck it.
Yeah. Plus, you got to remember, and plus the kind of songs that you do, like when you're doing more of the death rock kind of gothic stuff, which is like a lot of it's kind of electronic drums and keyboards. You couldn't really just you couldn't satisfy the crowd with an acoustic guitar because their songs ain't gonna sound that good like that. They're meant to sound the way they sound, how you have them recorded.
Yes, and also the fact that I suck at guitar.
Yeah. Well, just learn 3 chords. That's all you need to learn. Just 2 to 3 chords, and you're good.
Oh well, then I must be good then, because that's what I know.
That's what you know. Yeah. Willie Nelson said it best: 3 chords into truth. That's all you need.
Actually, my problem is I can actually play a little guitar. I can that's how I can write stuff sometimes. But as far as playing and singing.
I
still hard. Haven't got that down still.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the time, obviously you're a singer, so you could just write with melody. When you write a melody, that's writing the song pretty much. If you're humming a melody or a chord progression to a guitar player and he's mimicking what you're trying to get out, then you're still writing that song because especially if you come up with a melody. Let's say the guitar player is writing a riff, he's got a couple chords going and it's sounding cool, and then you put this vocal melody on it, then you're writing that song. It's not a song until there's a melody or lyrics or a drum beat on top of it. Chords alone can't be considered a song, unless they have some kind of something that sets them apart from an actual chord progression. Like there's got to be some kind of melody on top of it.
Yeah, exactly.
For it to be a song. Songwriting 101.
I've been I've been learning synth, working with synth a lot lately, trying to learn how to play that more, and
that's good.
I'm actually learning to incorporate that more songs now, because because I want to be able to do pretty much everything by myself if I can. So I've been I've been trying to do the programming. I've been trying to working with I've been working with a lot of samples and stuff like that. If when I'm writing stuff, so
Yeah.
You know, except for the stuff that like some like that I have like friends do. You know,
Mhm.
like
So you know how to work that keyboard is called a modulator or something. It's like where it hook up and just it's got like the little pads on it.
oh
There's
yeah,
a keyboard.
I got one of those. Yeah, it's like the little
Yeah.
MIDI synth.
Yeah. So we could do like that syncopated type keyboards or whatever.
Yeah,
Like that boop, 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 boop. That's the kind of sound I need because like I have songs that need that in it, and I bought one of those things. I just haven't had time to really set it up and get back into using the Studio One that
Yeah.
Justin was showing us how to use. And I still know how to record tracks. I just don't know how to hook up all the other stuff. And it's just like especially with work and stuff. But when I get down to it, 'cause I'm gonna have fun with that thing. Once I can figure that thing out, I'll have songs that sound like Depeche Mode and all this stuff that I haven't already done. I just they don't sound that way with just guitar, So
yeah.
and then with the drum beat,
So hey, used to because you had another band, Deathcryptopia.
yeah. So that was that project I was doing with Bob, which is I wouldn't say it's a band. It was just more like just a music project where he just
Right.
wrote the lyrics and I did all the music pretty much.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, and I would. So when I use drums, I buy my drum tracks off a guy on YouTube. They call it Nod Karakovic. I can never say his last name. He's from Greece. He's like a producer, but he sells like drum beats, and they sound like real drums. And I think he actually records the drums himself. And his drums, if I like a drum beat, because a lot of times I'll find one on YouTube and I'll just kind of tailor my song around that beat because of the way it's already arranged.
Yeah.
And now he has it where like there's a verse, chorus, and sometimes I'll just write my song based on that, all the riffs and stuff. And if I need to change it, I could buy the drum beat off him for $25. That allows me to license it myself and use it if I want to put it out commercially. And then if I want him to edit it, just pay a few little extra bucks to edit if I like this one part, but I want it to repeat twice. Or I could just do it myself once I learn how to do that editing stuff, because to me I just want to plug in and play, and the songs that I've written right now, I just want to be able to put them down real quick instead of having to deal with all the setting up and messing with knobs and all the bullshit. That's for an engineer to do, man. I just want to produce it. I don't want to engineer the shit. It's like,
I just want to play it. I don't want to do all that. Come on.
So because like how I did my other songs, because when my brother was living here, like he's living in the Philippines now, but he had a studio, like a nice studio. So I was able to just go to his house and I put those drums into his program or whatever DAW that he uses. I think he used I forgot what he was using, but yeah. And then I could just lay down all my tracks, and then he does all the mixing and all the, when I did like Warmonger and the Deathcryptopia songs, But I've had people tell me like, yeah, who's your drummer? I was like, oh, it's not a real drummer. It's this guy. Yeah.
When you say it's not a real drummer, it sounds like you're kind of insulting the guy.
Yeah, right.
It's not a real drummer.
Yeah. That's why I was talking about AI. Is like, if AI can actually do that, it'd be kind of cool. I would use AI for that. I wouldn't use AI to make a song like people tell me like, oh, you should do a whole song. Fuck that. I can't feel good about putting a song out that I didn't write, But if I could do a drum beat, then hell yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, I wrote a song, and then they have a song they done with completely AI, even the vocals, and it's like,
yeah, the vocals and everything.
I put in the prompts. That's not.
Yeah. That's not songwriting. Give me the prompt. I'll write the song for you. Give me the prompt. I'll take credit for it.
I guess technically I'm not 100% against AI because if you can take
if
you can take the elements of AI, but you can actually put some other stuff on it.
Yeah. Now like to say like this one guy made a good point that I was talking to about this whole thing when I made that rant. He said he uses it to make backing tracks to jam over and stuff like that. Yeah, well that's fine. I jam the backing tracks all the time. I find them on YouTube, something that's in A minor or E minor, and just to keep my chops going and just to jam to because it's relaxing. And some of that's probably done on the AI, or it's probably a guy that's just in the studio making backing tracks and to jam with. So yeah, I would use it for that. But to sit there and just feed a prompt like I need a song that sounds like the 80s and hair metal and with the lyrics of da 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 da, and then it comes out with a whole fucking song like as if a full band is playing it. And then to say you're a songwriter, no, you just fed a prompt. you didn't write the chord progression. You didn't write the melody. You might have wrote the lyrics, which is fine. You take credit for the lyrics, But
since while we're on that subject, because I don't know, because I'll listen to a lot of different type of like on YouTube that have these they're sort of DJ set playlists and stuff. And,
yeah.
Everybody does their little DJ set, but they'll put it all in one YouTube video.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I'll listen to a lot of the, dark wave, post punk, goth type stuff,
Yeah.
which is cool. It's something cool for the background or everything, whatever. I'm noticing some of them, there's like a big influx of AI generated goth songs.
Oh yeah. I heard some of that too. Yeah.
And the thing is, if you pay attention, you can tell it's AI.
Yeah. I've learned how to pick up the AI. Like there's something in the bass guitar that there's a little like weird kind of tinge to it. And even in the vocals, it's like, you can tell it's AI vocals.
Also, sometimes it's the vocals you can tell because like the way things are pronounced, and it's just feels a little too wordy.
Yeah, a little wordy, and there's like some kind of, and there's also there's, which Justin probably has it, where he separates tracks. He probably uses an AI program to separate tracks from a song. Like if you put in a song that's already recorded and you want to separate the bass and the guitar and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, there's AI. The guy Rick Beato, he was showing people how to do that. If you put the AI song into it, it's not going to be able to separate the tracks, and that's how you can tell it's AI, because there's like what's called artifacts, and if it can't find artifacts to separate, then that means it's AI and stuff. Because the AI program that separates the tracks gets confused because there is no separate tracks on these AI songs. It's just AI pulling all these different. A lot of people think like, okay, like as musicians, as songwriters, if I write like something that sounds like Iron Maiden or Judas Priest or The Cure, it's because I'm influenced by The Cure, but it's not going to be a ripoff of The Cure. It's just I'm going to write something that has that sound to it. And so AI doesn't have influences. AI just takes stuff that's getting off the internet, like that's already made, and just putting and making a song out of it. So it's not like it's definitely not the same as a songwriter that uses influences to write his own. Because you can't be a 100% original. You're not going to write something like, the only band I could think would be completely original, has their own sound, is Voivod. Like nobody could sound like Voivod.
Oh, God.
If you try to sound like Voivod, you're going to just sound like Voivod. If you try to write those augmented fifth chords and diminished chords.
Stop attacking my hand.
Yeah, so that's but if you're just writing a good song, like we all use kind of the same similar chord progression, A to F to C to G, and it's all about the melody. Like if I gave 5 songwriters the same chord progression and lock them in a room, they're going to come out with 5 different songs on that same chord progression.
Yeah,
because the melody is going to be different. There's probably lyrics. There probably ain't going to be lyrics. There might be drums. There may not be drums. It's either way. There's going to be 5 different songs playing the same chord progression, but just 5 completely different songs. And I've done that myself. I've taken the chord progression from going from A minor to G to F, and I wrote 3 different songs that sound completely different from each other, just by a different melody, different rhythm, a different tempo.
Yeah.
So the chord progression alone isn't a song; it's what you do with those chords. And AI can't do that.
Yeah.
But it's gonna eat us alive.
Yeah. It's like that's what, as musicians, that's what we're competing against now. People, AI generated songs that are getting more listens and more hits and everything than
And it's sad, because the sad thing about it, like the more, because people it's and you can't really blame AI 100%. You got to blame people who just don't care whether it's real or not. That's like that band, the Velvet Sundown, who got really popular on Spotify, over 100,000 listeners, and then they tried to trick everyone. And we, even though like I knew it was AI from the get-go, but there's a lot of people that didn't. But just based on their picture, you could tell it was an AI. And but and I was listening to the songs; they're actually really good. Like, wow, this is a good sounding song. You almost want to like it, but then when it's AI, it's just hard to like bring myself to really support that. It'd be like if I went out and bought the Mario Brothers soundtrack. I know that no one played that video game soundtrack. It's just all done on the computer. It's like I'm not gonna sit there and put it on the turntable. Just knowing that it's like not even from real people. It's hard for me to do that. But there's people who just don't care. It's a good beat. It's catchy. That's all I care about. Who cares?
There was a guy like years ago. He did a remix of the Mario Brothers theme with a 50 Cent song.
Oh yeah. Now if you do something like that, that's cool. But
it was pretty badass. Like, oh wait, this is good.
Right. Yeah. It's just like just fully computer generated music. It's hard to really, unless you're like I said, like like EDM is different, because EDM, like the DJ, that's an art form in itself, because they know how to put these little parts and pieces together to make that song the way it moves people and stuff like that. Now it's not instruments that they're playing live instruments, but there's still an art form to at least putting that together. But just feeding a prompt into an AI and then creating a country song or a pop song out of that. This just sounds like run of the mill dollar store shit. That's not anything that I could get behind.
Yeah, same.
But what I would love AI to do, and maybe we'll get to that point, is like someone like me who don't have a drummer and have to, buy those drum tracks that are already tailor made. When I come up with riffs all the time that I just can't find a drum beat for. But if I had a drummer, I bet that, like, if I was jamming with Tony and I come up with these riffs, he'd have a beat right there on the spot,
Right.
or a different drummer. But it'd be cool if AI had a thing where I'm playing into a microphone and it's picking up my riffs and it's creating a drum beat to go along with it. And I know there's actually, I guess there's people that use technology for that. Like a couple years ago, my friend Paul, he was writing metal riffs and he's got the thing on his, I forgot what kind of system he's using, but it's actually creating a drum beat as he's playing the riffs. But but the drum beat was very generic sound. It wasn't like catching everything. But if you can just, if AI can actually, that sounds like a Judas Priest type riff or the Cure riff. And so here's the type of drum beat that would go with it. And it would actually be totally exactly along with that riff that you're playing. And that would be cool if it could do that. Then you have your drum track.
Yeah, see, that would make sense.
Like I would totally use it for that. Or if I could take my music and turn it into sheet music or something, or tablature, which I think there's already software that could do that, but it'd be kind of cool if it could do it really fast. Or,
there was like an idea. There was something because I think we were talking about this on one of your posts before.
Mm-hmm.
It's like how AI kind of like steals like music stuff from everybody else.
Yeah,
maybe we should do it the other way around and just steal riffs and stuff from AI music.
Yeah, that's what I said. I made that joke. I was like, anybody that writes a song writes a song in AI, and if I think it sounds like a hit, I'm going to re-record it with real instruments and not give you any credit for it if it goes number one. It's like,
who's going to
get the royalties? Yeah, who are you going to sue, right?
A robot?
Yeah,
you get a robot take you to court.
Yeah. And that's another thing too. Like if you have AI write the song for you and everything, and let's say you added your own guitar on it, or you put maybe your own melody or lyrics, well, then who are you sharing the songwriting credits with? I mean, you're still, if you're 40% of the writer of that song, you can't share the 60% with AI because it's just a computer. And I guess you just, and all you really did was the prompts. You didn't do any of the melodies, maybe you didn't even do the hook.
Like why the robot need money? You don't need
right.
Shut up.
Yeah. That oil ain't expensive. That oil is, ain't cheap.
They need to buy extra bullets for those guns for when they take over,
Yeah, when they take over.
T-1000s.
Yeah, I don't know if you watch America's Got Talent, but they always have a dog show on there. But this year they had a robot dog show with the Boston Dynamics. They created like these dogs, you ever seen those robot dogs that kind of walk around? Yeah, well, they had a full like 5 or 6 or maybe 10 dogs, and they all dance. They're dancing, doing all these really cool moves to music, and they look like real dogs, but they're just robots, but they're like moving around like real dancers and shit. Is a trip, and they didn't make it through the next round, but they went like, I think they went like 2 rounds or whatever, but but it just kind of shows you like where we're heading, because these look like real dogs and act like real dogs, but they could dance.
Pretty soon those dancing robot dogs will be chasing us down.
Oh, and it's a trip. One did like a triple flip, man. Like it was like at the end of the show, and it did like a triple flip. Like this is a robot doing that thing. Yeah, it jumped up and flipped and shit. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, like I said, that's on one hand that's cool, on the other hand, it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Ever see that video where that one robot attacked that dude in China, I think in some factory or whatever, and the robot just started going crazy like this shit? And
I remember. Yeah,
attack the dude. It's like, fuck. Matter of time. We got the alien craft. What do you think about that? There's a supposedly an alien craft heading towards Earth. They show it in the telescope. The NASA's showing it. They say it's moving really fast, and it's got like, they say it actually has reflections. So in other words, it's got to be some kind of metal. Some people are speculating that's an alien craft or whatever. Well, in the sense it is, because it's alien. but is it like actual aliens coming to attack us, or is it? Like I was saying, maybe it's Elon Musk's ride home, coming to get him.
It's like, all right, sorry guys, sorry back.
Elon's been on there too long.
Sorry. I tell you, we'll take Elon. I'll tell you what, just as a favor for y'all, we're gonna take Trump too.
Yep.
Sorry. Yeah. We're not taking JD though. We want our couches. We need our couches intact and unfucked.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No couch love in space.
This episode brought to you by Dead Souls Gothic Lounge. Dead Souls Gothic Lounge is Indianapolis, Indiana's premier goth night, monthly appealing. Dead Souls is an all-inclusive, all-ages night in a safe environment where you can have fun and dance the night away to your favorite dark alternative music. For event updates, visit Dead Souls Gothic Lounge on Facebook and Instagram.
That's crazy. Elon's kind of disappeared, huh? Like he doesn't seem like he's the most hated man like he was. It's like since he turned on Trump.
I still have reservations about that.
Yeah.
I don't think they were actually beefing. I think that was just a distraction.
Yeah. That's what it seems like too.
Supposedly there was people saying that while they were fighting, that he was still donating to the GOP.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think you probably found a way out of, because they know how bad they fucked up with the whole Doge thing, how stupid it was. And so that was their way of distracting to make it look like, okay, well, we fucked up, so let's make it look like we're fighting now. And it's like, yeah, that was a big waste of money.
Oh yeah,
resources. But yeah, where we at with Trump, man? I guess we could talk about Trump.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's what we talk about. Like, when's he gonna fucking drop dead? There we go.
It's getting close, man. He's got that weird that condition on his hand. They said Queen Elizabeth had that same bruise on her hand, and she died 3 days later, like that same condition. And then they showed that picture of Trump. His hand was like kind of bruised, like from a few days ago. But he's still going.
They're gonna try to keep him alive because I mean, basically at this point, he's just some senile old bigot that everybody's just kind of just using so that they can get what they want.
Pretty much
until he fucking drops dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I don't mean to make that sound like I'm defending Trump, because I'm not. Fuck him. I can't wait for him to drop dead. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's my theory. Is he's gone. That's why that's why he doesn't seem like he's in reality, because he's not.
Yeah. He's definitely.
And they know it, but they're like, okay, well, let's get what we can out of this before he drops dead. Yeah.
So JD Vance is just licking his chops.
That's not a chop. That's a cushion.
Right. I kind of feel like JD Vance. I don't know. Part of me thinks that if he were to take over, because he used to be very liberal, and he was actually, he had that one trans friend and everything. She said that she can't believe how he is, because he used to be super like liberal about things. And you remember he even used to call Trump Nazi and stuff like that. And almost feel like maybe once Trump is gone, maybe he might go back to his old like views. I don't know. Like I'm sure he'll still be like kind of MAGA, but I kind of feel like he might like just say, if now that he's gone, I could go back to loving gay people and and just being liberal and calling Trump Nazi again.
I highly doubt that, because
he's probably so radicalized. Yeah.
Most of the people that surrounding him right now were people that were talking shit about him like a year ago.
Yeah.
And once he got elected, now they're like kissing his ass now. It's like, it's like, oh, y'all are so quick to y'all were quick to kiss that ring, weren't you?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Like, hey, I was just joking at the debate when I called you a Nazi and a predator.
Yeah, right.
I have a job. I have money.
I do like what Gavin's doing, despite what people like love or hate Gavin Newsom. I do love that he's the only Democrat that's actually taking Trump on with that whole like just trolling the fuck out of him. It's getting under Trump's skin.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'll give him credit for that. I love the way he's just fucking with everybody like that.
Yeah.
However, Gavin Newsom is still a piece of shit too.
Yeah.
Let's not glance over that.
Yeah.
If you want to like see how much of a piece of shit he is, let's look at the homeless problem in Los Angeles right now.
Yeah. It's gotten pretty bad.
It was bad when I left it because I was actually in part of it before I left. You know,
Yeah, I
10
was
years ago.
almost part of it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I've like watched like videos of people like in LA and everything, and it's like since COVID, that shit is fucking quadrupled.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's insane. It's sad. It's like wow.
Is it bad where you're at, homelessness, or?
It's not Los Angeles bad, but we do have a homeless problem out here.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we have like this area called Fountain Square, which is kind of like Melrose almost
I see.
area.
Yeah,
And we have this park with this long where we have these this long trail, nature trail.
yeah.
I can't remember the name of the street right now, but anyway, there's a street there. This just goes alongside the park, and there's homeless camps there right now.
Oh, okay.
And there's been like big things like a lot of people wanting to run it, like trying to run these people out because they just don't want like homeless people in their neighborhood. They don't want to see that. And then other people are like, no, but why are we just going to kick them out instead of helping them find a spot, like try to actually get them housing, which would help the problem, you know?
Yeah.
Which is true. It's like homelessness is actually not as difficult to solve as people make it to be, except for the fact that it's not going to make them money. That's the main thing.
It's like cancer. If you cure cancer, then they're not going to make money off the, same with DUIs here in Oregon, like DUI problems that we have, like DUI diversion. You got to deal with all the DUI stuff, whatever. And it's just like they have ways to curb DUIs, and they can put more cops near bars, or they could install breathalyzers in cars or whatever. But they make more money off when you get a DUI. They make a lot of money off fines and putting you through the system. And that's why a cop will give you a DUI if you're 0.04, instead of like 0.08.
Right. This country loves to find ways to make business out of everything.
Pretty much
anything they can make money off of, they're going to figure out how to do it. And a lot of it's like keeping people poor, keep them rich. It's like
I mean, when you go to like a strip mall and you see like a Starbucks within 3 blocks of each other, and I'm thinking like, well, one of those could have been like a community center or some kind of resource center that maybe could help the youth, or the kids or the homeless people. And it's like, let's just put 3 Starbucks and a bunch of this, like the same stores over and over. Like, I mean, how many stores can you have?
I remember before I left California, in North Hollywood, they built all these lofts and everything around the Red Line station up there on Lancashire.
Yeah.
And I remember they were like, I think they were like $250,000 to move in or whatever, but they were empty for fucking years.
Yeah.
It's like they built they expecting all this money and everything. They were all empty. They weren't making shit. And meanwhile, there's people sleeping in the parking lot,
Yeah. All they gotta do is just take there's a lot of land, a lot of empty buildings that they can just make into like a place where homeless people can go live for 6 months, get them housing, drug and alcohol treatment if they need it, mental health treatment if they need it, and then job skills. And then, within 6 months, they get a job, they move out, they contribute to society. Then you bring in the next set of people, and you just keep them going, rotating in and out, and just building lives instead of taking them down. I think that if they could just put the money towards that, like a program like that.
But once again, it's not profitable.
It's not profitable.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
There was because I know there was like a few organizations, like a couple people that they actually build those little tiny homes in MLA where it's sounds like a little trailer you could pull up, but then the cops just kind of just tear them down.
Yeah, that was. I think I saw something on that.
For having it was like, what the fuck?
They want solutions, but they don't want to. If they don't make money, don't make shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Today's episode brought to you by
Last time we were gonna do the hot nuts, right?
Yeah, we did. Oh God, yeah. I
I
forget-
tossed
oh.
mine. I was afraid my cat would get him because I always left him out. I was afraid my cat would get to him eventually.
You tossed your nuts.
I tossed my nuts. Toss these nuts.
Yeah, I still got the package in the cabinet. I was like, maybe I'll save them. Just maybe make a video. It's like, yeah, let me eat some old hot
Right.
nuts.
I was gonna show off some of my hot sauces. You ever seen this one? The Pepper
Oh,
X.
Yeah, that's the new one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Newer one. Yeah.
Supposedly it's 2,630 Scoville units. It's weird though, because I've had it like on like tacos or whatever. And it's hot, but it's not like I got this shit right here called Satan's Blood.
Ooh.
It's like and it's only 800,000 Scoville units, but this will like a little tiny dab on your tongue will blow your freaking mouth off, man.
Oh,
what I do with this, I put it in
it's
chili.
hotter than the other one. Maybe they have false advertising on the.
Yeah, that's what I'm
hot ones,
thinking. Yeah. And then I got the Satanic Temple makes their own hot sauce.
For real? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Right? Yeah, ghost pepper, and they have like 3 different ones, but I got the ghost pepper one because I like that character.
That's very cool. How was it?
It's pretty good. It's got, some of these hot sauces are like they're so hot, but they kind of taste like the other ones. I remember having the Steve-O one, and Steve-O tasted like this other one that I had. Like they're all kind of like the same flavor, and it's just like not that appealing. Oh, this one's like my favorite. I think it's called Chocolate Plague.
Ooh,
it's kind of like a chocolate hot sauce. It's like, but it doesn't really taste chocolatey, but it's hot too. It's like it's made by the same guy that does the Pepper X, which is so Ed Curry. He's the one that invented the Carolina Reaper pepper.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was in the Guinness Book of World Records as being the hottest pepper in the world. But then Pepper X, he grew Pepper X, which it's just now recently got into the Guinness Book of World Records as being now the hottest pepper, and that's what this experience is made out of. So pretty hot shit, man. Then I got but this is like cheap. You get this at the dollar store. I like this. The flavor wise, it's called Peronia, whatever. And it's pretty hot, but it's got good flavor.
Oh,
it's good for taco sauce. Yeah, some of my. What's the hottest is one called the Bomb.
Oh, God, yeah, I heard it's hot and nasty.
Yeah, it's got a yucky flavor, but I mean that's like.
I mean, usually that's what I look for in a date, hot and nasty. But
hot and nasty, Will. Eat more ass, hot and nasty. Right.
Wait, hold on, what? Hot and nasty ass. That kind of that's not quite the brag you think it is. Really. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. Rewind.
Yeah. Rewind. Yeah.
Sometimes you just don't.
You just don't, right?
There's a limit to certain things. And then there's some people into that. Fuck it.
Yeah. I like the hot sauces that have apricot or mango in it too. Like those.
Yeah.
Because they have some kind of good flavor to them, But if it's too hot, then it's like you can't even taste anything. It's like, what's the point? It's just a collector's item.
It's like I like really hot sauce, but I also like to have some flavor too.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like I like I don't know if you ever had the Samyang sauce, the fire noodle sauce.
Oh yeah, I think I have.
Yeah, because they sell just the hot sauce, not the noodles. And
oh yeah, okay.
And I put that shit on a lot of stuff. It's like really good.
Yeah,
it's like a sweet hot.
Yeah, sneaks up on you a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like that.
Especially when you get to 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
I think they used to have a 5 times one, but you can't really find that anymore.
Yeah. Oh shit! I think I went and adjusted my crotch. I think I had some of that Satan's blood on my finger. Now my balls are on fire.
Like, hey, hot nuts.
Hot nuts. Like, how the hell's my nuts taste the heat? Like, is it got taste buds or something? Like, I always wonder about, like, how does your ass fucking feel that shit? Like, does your ass have taste buds or some shit?
Well, folks, I guess we have a different hot nut challenge.
Yeah, hot nuts.
The challenge is surviving it.
We'll write a song called Hot Balls. Hot Balls.
Hot balls, chicken.
Hot balls in love.
Hot balls in the city.
Yeah. How many cats you got now?
7, not counting the outdoor ones that I take care of.
Oh, okay. Indoor, you got like what, 2 or 3?
No, indoor I have 7.
Oh yeah, okay. So not kind of. Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
7 indoors. Wow.
Yeah, it's like because my other partner, they live on the other side of the park where I live at,
Yeah.
and so between me and them, that we got like a whole colony that we take care of. So,
Oh, wow. Damn.
of course, I think half the colony actually have homes, but they're mooches.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
'cause
ooh,
you see all
free food. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah. He's got 7 cats. He could have 7 more. Shit.
Like, hey, player, how about some of that nice food there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Give that can of Friskies. Come on.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Why are you fighting my arm, weirdo?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually she's up here. This is like usually her spot, but I guess tonight she
Yeah.
wants
Yeah.
to be pain in the butt down here.
That's how Tamron is. She'll sit on the bed while I'm taping. Then she'll start, yeah.
Huh.
Little nag.
You want your little chair? No? Well, fuck you then.
You working on new music or a new album?
Yeah, I got the debut Until We Are Dust album coming out next Friday, actually.
Okay, cool. Have you pressed a hard copy or physical music yet, or are you still?
I've got some copies on the way.
That's cool.
Because I got a show next Friday too, and it's gonna be like the CD release party. So I was like, well, I need CDs for such a thing. So
yeah.
I ordered a few, got them on the way. I'm
That's cool.
debating on doing like pre-orders if anybody wants one.
Yeah, because sometimes the pre-orders can help pay for those ahead of time.
Yeah.
That's usually why bands now do pre-orders, like even like the bigger bands, because like some of those labels don't really pay for everything, so they'll have to do the pre-orders. That's why they'll put an album saying released in like October, like they'll advertise it in January, but pre-order until October release, and they'll release like 3 or 4 singles in between because it's like just to get those album sales, before that comes out.
Yeah, I'm just trying to promote stuff. Get out there, like, hey, build up some interest.
You were thinking about doing a Kickstarter, because then you can actually do tiers where you can so if you donate $50, you not only will you get a physical copy, but you'll get a print, an autograph, and $100 tier, you get a this or that with it. And so people are actually paying that money, but they're also getting some in return. But you also got to factor in the money that it costs to make that to give to them. But you can make like at least enough to pay for all the records and pay for the merchandise and make some extra money.
I've thought about that, but I think I need to build up a bigger fan base first before I do that, because
that's kind of how you do build up a fan base. Because when we did that comic book, that Until We Sleep comic book, we didn't have any fan base, but we ended up getting about $3,000 in donations, and I think it only cost about $1,000 to print the books up. And then we were able to pay ourselves, and because we had different tiers. Like if you donate, we had some people donating $100, $150, and then they get whatever, along with it, like a print or the actual sketch from the book or whatever. Our problem was just trying to keep up that book on a monthly basis, because everyone had their own lives and stuff like that. So when you're putting out a comic book, you can't put out one issue a year. So
because that's a lot. It's a lot of work.
Yeah. But it's still but doing the Kickstarter, that's what gained the popularity, was just always having it out there, and then people because plus you want the product to be pretty much almost done, or at least all the way done. That way people are more reluctant to donate. Yeah, because then they're going to know that they're going to get the product, as opposed to because there's been times I've donated to a Kickstarter and I haven't seen shit from the person because it wasn't even finished and never got finished. And there goes my $50.
I actually I know a big thing a lot of people use is Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon.
I actually have a Patreon page, and I don't know how to fucking work it.
Well, the Patreon thing is cool, but you just got to make sure you keep it up on content, because that's what people are subscribing to you for. But the good thing about the Patreon too is if you're posting stuff on YouTube, like reaction videos, sometimes your videos are getting blocked. So, or you tell your audience, well, you can't see it here on YouTube, but if you go to my Patreon, subscribe to the tier 2 for $4 a month or whatever, then you're going to get exclusive content that you can't get here on YouTube, or special interviews and things like that. So that's kind of Patreon's cool if you just got to know how to work it, as far as getting people engaged.
There was something I was thinking about doing, doing on Patreon, once I figured out, but it's also a matter of making the time to do it.
Yeah.
It's doing something similar to this, but
Mhm.
instead we're like watching like some old stupid TV show or some bad movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
You can do that.
I have another once again like same setup, special co-host for the night, and we're watching something,
Yeah.
talking,
I thought. Yeah.
almost doing an MST3K thing to it, almost.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of like a mystery science theater, like how they used to do that. You know.
Yeah.
I thought about doing that with concerts, like like for the metal block, just like concert night is where we watch a concert that I can't show on YouTube because it'll get blocked, but at least we could watch it together on like me and a host or whatever. And then
I thought you just meant watch a concert video and just talk shit about the whole concert while you're
yeah,
watching.
you could even and do that too, like watch a concert video and just comment.
A Motley Crue show.
Yeah, that'd be fun watching like a do Motley Crue show with the Vince Neil singing and just totally just goof on him the whole time. And swear, man, he comes back into those other shows. I guess before they had the residency, and I think in a couple of weeks or so in Vegas. But Vince Neil, he had that medical issue going on. I can understand, but he comes back out and does those solo shows, and it's just horrible, man. It's like holy shit. No energy, and then he's just still. He's even looking at a teleprompter, or he's looking at lyrics, and he's still getting the lyrics wrong. I can't understand it. Like he's looking at. It's crazy. He's like he's got the lyrics
to the song.
Yeah, and he's still just going. It's like holy shit. Sing the damn song.
That's not even phoning it in.
It's crazy. And you got the backing vocals, at least they're doing their part. They're like singing, shout at the devil. And like you can hear that nice and clear. And it's like, well, come on, Vince, like do your part. And I think it's like, he can't be that old. I know he's like maybe 60 something. Like, most of the guys are, he can't be like, because you got guys in their 70s. I mean, look at Bruce Dickinson, 67, 68. And he's fucking moving all over the place, singing completely clear, singing just as good as he's ever sang. And, I've watched some of his recent concerts. Bruce Dickinson's on a solo tour right now, and he played the Whiskey or whatever, or he played one of those smaller clubs, and fuck, man, they're just tearing it up. Like Vince, I understand Vince Neil is definitely not the kind of singer that Bruce Dickinson is, but that should even be. He's got an easier voice to sing. Like you'd think he'd be able to pull it off.
But I'm sorry, you got Iggy Pop, for instance.
Yeah,
I mean.
Yeah, Iggy's like.
So if you look at Iggy, you gotta go, okay, there's no excuse. Iggy's almost 80, and he's still fucking like jumping off of fucking speakers, and it's like, oh god, it's like, oh Iggy, you gonna break something, buddy? Calm down. You too over that shit, dude. Don't.
Yeah, like Iggy still takes his shirt off and everything, man.
He's never owned his shirt. He doesn't own any shirts, I don't think.
Nope.
Close to his shirt, he has the vest. That's about it.
Yeah. That's what you call somebody who's very comfortable with themselves, their self-image.
Wait, no, I take it back. In one episode of Tales from the Crypt, he wore a shirt.
Oh, yeah?
Cool. I think that was the only time in his life he ever wore a shirt.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah. It's crazy, some of these guys that get out there and butcher those songs and then take the people's money. Like, if Vince Neil would lip sync, I would actually excuse that. I would say, well, maybe he should just lip sync or something, or just don't even perform. But
hey, Motley Vanilli.
Yeah. But you got Frankie Valli out there, like the dude's like 90 and he's just going, and he's like, this, but his voice sounds super high. But that's definitely got to be lip syncing. There's no way that voice is coming out of that old corpse. Super high voice.
Yeah, old guy, super high voice, fucking King Diamond.
And his lips are barely moving. It's like
I mean, King Diamond, he's a vocal. I know he had somebody doing other vocal, helping out with backup vocals too.
Yeah, somebody has like the female.
Yeah. But he's still hitting some notes. I'm watching the show.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, that's him. That's not the backup singer. That's him.
Yeah, I watched one of those shows. It was like last month. When he played, and I'm sitting there paying attention and everything. Yeah, he's hitting those notes, and it's like, I mean, he's like 60, and he's had heart issues, and his problem, he's taking forever to get that damn new album done. I was like, come on, dude, it's been like 2009 was his last album.
And forever. It's like he had put out like 2 singles from it, and that's
he put out that one, the something madness or something that with the little girl with the helmet that came out in 2019. So we're thinking, oh, cool, the new album's gonna be in 2020. But then he re-releases that single with a video just like last year, and he releases on vinyl as a single. But there's no word that the album's gonna be done. Last time I saw one post where he's saying he's just not working on the lyrics. I'm like, what the fuck? And then,
Like, bro.
yeah.
It's like, bro, it's been fucking.
But he keeps touring. It's like, well,
years.
if you stop touring with you and Merciful Fate, you'd have a damn record already.
Yeah.
Like,
Take a break, take a breath,
get the damn
write some
record done.
lyrics, make a record, boom.
Yeah.
Like, sir, you've been doing this for how long? You know how this goes.
I mean, that record better be damn good when he finally releases it.
It better be the
The
what are you
fucking
doing?
record of all records, you know.
Seriously. I mean, I love King Diamond. I
Mhm.
just want to just like hear the new album.
Yeah, me too.
It's like,
But-
I mean, the
especially
watching live shows are great, but
Yeah, especially the concept is, you know, it's an insane asylum, it's a hospital, like a haunted hospital.
yeah,
in the
it's like
1800s, and it's got that doctor or whatever. He's got that cool mask that he wears on stage, and so it's definitely got a cool theme. But it's like, come on, give it to us.
it's a great concept. It's like, okay, this is great. It's like teasing us.
Yeah. And the same with Merciful Fate. Like he's like got that couple new songs that he did with Merciful Fate that they play live, but no new album yet. And I feel bad because him I kind of worry about because he is getting up there in age, and like I hope he doesn't like, you know, croak before he puts something out. You know?
Yeah, no shit.
But you know, he's got that son too. He's got that kid, which is, I guess they call him Prince Diamond. He's King Diamond, so he's Prince Diamond. Yeah.
I remember, like, oh god, this was probably like 15 years ago. There was this one girl, I don't know where she was at, but she had a King Diamond tribute band. She was like Queen Diamond.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that.
You remember her? Yeah. I
Yeah.
wonder what happened to her because I haven't seen anything from her
Yeah.
in a long time.
Yeah, you'd think she'd be kind of up there.
Yeah.
There's that band Dogma that's kind of cool. The female, you ever seen them? The female with their nuns, but they have like cool like makeup and kind of King Diamond looking makeup, but they're like their music's kind of like Ghost. Yeah, they're called Dogma, and they dress like nuns. I don't know. I saw one video where it looked like they were lip syncing, but then I saw another video where they actually looked like they're really singing and playing live. But I mean, they're kind of cool. Like I got their album. Their album's really good. Like the music sounds like kind of like Ghost or whatever, like just real catchy, heavy songs, but kind of commercial sounding. They do a cover of Like a Virgin by Madonna, which sounds pretty cool. Yeah, so it's a good band, and I'm expecting I'm thinking they're going to be the kind of band that's going to be really big in the next couple of years. I think just because it's their first album, they're just now kind of getting out there. They look like they're kind of put together as a project by a producer, from what I understand. I think it's some producer who put them together. But yeah, I'm hoping they stick around. Kind of like Baby Metal. Baby Metal is the same thing. Like it was kind of like a project put together by some producers, and
yep.
Yeah, but,
you know you've truly made it when you have a lot of people talking shit about you. So
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, totally.
So I'm sure they'll get a buzz of people going, "This isn't even real metal." Hey, and
Yep.
like, oh, okay, they made it. They made
it. Yeah.
It's like, oh god, people still talking shit about Ghosts. It's like,
yeah.
well, they're still doing their thing. So
Yeah.
I think they'll be fine without your approval.
One album I want to tell everyone that they should go out and listen to is the new Alice Cooper record. Look at that cover. The Revenge of Alice Cooper.
Oh yeah, that's with like the original band now, right?
Yeah, the original guys, first time in like 51 years or something. And, that's a good record though. It's like, there's a couple songs that are kind of stinkers on there, but the rest of it just sounds like classic Alice Cooper, like it sounds like it could have actually came out around the $1 Billion Babies era, which is really cool.
I mean, say what you want about Alice. I mean, he does put in the work. He makes it.
Yeah, I mean,
he's
76, 77 years old, and
he's up there too. Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, over the years, things that haven't been quality songwriting from him, and then there's other stuff that's been like
he's like hit or miss, like his newer stuff.
Yeah. But I mean, that's with anybody. Well,
yeah, like his last album called The Road that has his Alice Cooper band, that he tours with. That's actually a pretty good record. I mean, I've been listening to that more than once, and I think the album he put out before that, where he did about Detroit, the Detroit rock scene or whatever, I think that was pretty cool, but it was kind of boring. But the last album he did called The Road, that's actually really good. But this Revenge of Alice Cooper to me is like the best he's done in a long time. So I think it's something people should get out there and check out if they're Alice Cooper fans. I mean, the guy, especially in interviews, like you see him in interviews, and he's still sharp, and he still talks like as if he's like in his 50s, like he's like, because some guys they get that out. Like I was watching Joe Perry, he's like 77, and Joe Perry still looks cool from Aerosmith. He's got the cool hair with the streak in his hair. super
Yeah.
tan and everything. Still good looking and everything for an old guy like that, but you can tell he's kind of like his speech is a little bit off at times. You know, being that old, but like Alice Cooper still like talks normal, and it's like you don't even think he's like 77. It's crazy. And then the fact he still puts on the stage show that he does and moves around the way he does, it's like fuck
Yeah. Well, what you say? Rock and roll keeps you young.
keeps you young, keeps us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always said it's a fountain of youth, man. It's definitely
That's why. This is why we can't stop playing music. We'll get old.
Yeah, we'll just get old and wilter away, and you know, because I have people like friends and people have counsels and things like that, and they're like in their 40s or 50s, and they act like they're in their 80s. It's like, come on, dude. They're like, how do you act so young? I mean, you don't even think I wouldn't even think you're in your 50s or whatever. It's like, well,
Right.
because I'm just in my head, I'm like not that old. I still get excited to read Amazing Spider-Man every month. I get my house is like you see posters all over my room or my living room, so it's just like a little kid's, like a teenager's room or whatever. It's like
it's like shit. You had a cool room, so
yeah. Like it's the same. It's the same setup I had when I was 15. So that's what keeps me young. Whereas other people are like they're putting up posters of flowers and nature and all that bullshit. I mean, I love nature and stuff, but I don't want to live in it.
Yeah,
like heavy metal.
Eventually, we're gonna redo this living room. We're gonna kind of like we're gonna paint it. We're gonna kind of set it up like freak show sort of.
Oh yeah.
It's like where you have like the curious oddities and all that shit.
Oh yeah. Like the oddities.
Like we're gonna like find like little knickknacks put up there, maybe like some jars with some little skeletons in them or something.
I would imagine you guys probably have a store like that around there, right? Called like the Oddity, because we have one here in Portland, like an oddity store where they sell like kind of stuff like that, like weird stuff, like in jars. And
we do. I had to find out where it's at, and then also we have the Oddities Expo out here too. So which is going to be coming up actually in about a month. Actually, I think.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, that'd be cool to do that. Should put like pictures of acid all over your walls, like just wall to wall acid.
Far out, man. Oh, wait, when I talk about the wrong acid.
Yeah.
I'm going to probably be wrapping things up soon because I'm gonna have to feed holes.
Gotta feed those buggers, man.
But before we go, first of all, because I haven't been keeping up with doing that with this show, and is there like any upcoming events or anything upcoming albums or anything that you're interested in that you think everybody else should know about? You want to share?
Well, I told you guys about the Alice Cooper. I think you should check that out. Burning Witches. Oh, you like Gore?
Yeah.
Gore just put out a new record called Return of Gore. And this is actually really cool because you open it up and it's a comic book.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So, and I like Gore. I can't really like get too serious into their music because sometimes their songs are just kind of goofy, but they're fun just to listen to. Yeah, it's Gore. I guess that's what they're supposed to be. And I saw them live finally. I got to see them live a couple of years ago, and they put on a really good show. And everyone talked about the original guys better or whatever, the original singer. But what was his name again?
Odorous. Last time I saw like Dave Brocky was still alive.
Oh yeah, Dave Brocky. Yeah. So and I like that stuff. Oh yeah, and the Burning Witches, they just dropped a new album last week, and it's all female metal band. It was just like they play like just that total straight 80s sounding metal. It's a good album though. To me, I feel like it's a little bit too much like over the top, kind of like they're trying to be too like that classic metal. Like I don't know, but I gotta listen to it more. Like to me, I feel like they're kind of more focused on sounding like the 80s rather than focus on really good songs.
Oh, that reminds me, which real quick, because I keep forgetting like to message you about it. Because I saw like there's like a live video. I was like, Pentagram. We were talking about Pentagram not too long ago.
Yeah, the band Pentagram. Yeah.
And I guess she has like a newer lineup now.
Okay.
And I just saw a more recent show that they did. It was probably about a month ago I saw it.
Yeah.
And
that's with that singer with the buggy eyes and
and she's got like the bass player she has now.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
She looks like she walked out of the 70s, and she would like drink and smoke a joint at the same time and
play
a
what band are we What band are we talking
Pentagram.
about? Because Pentagram isn't that the
Pentagram.
doom? That's a doom metal band with all the guys, right? There's a female in that band.
Yeah.
Or you think
Yeah, the singer.
the singer?
Yeah.
You're not talking
Is
about
it-
the old guy with
Yeah.
the big buggy eyes that everyone makes memes out of.
Oh
That's-
no, that's no, that's
I was talking about the doom metal band called Pentagram. But which one are you talking about?
no, that's not Pentagram.
Or you're thinking of you know what you're thinking of Lucifer maybe? So the singer is she blonde?
You know what? I might be thinking of Lucifer.
Yeah, it's a blonde chick, right? She's a
Why?
singer.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
very similar.
Why?
Pentagram, Lucifer. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
That's what I was thinking. Like, is he talking about that guy with the
Wait a
because everyone
You're
makes
like,
fun
wait a
of
minute,
it?
you're like, wait a minute, there's nobody hot in Pentagram. What are you fucking talking about? And you're right, there isn't. My apologies.
Yeah. But
My
Lucifer,
apologies to Lucifer, especially their super incredibly hot bass player. I am so
Yeah.
sorry.
yeah. Yeah, that's a good band. I got both of their last record, or their last two records, and yeah, good band.
But yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like they got like the new lineup and everything.
Oh yeah, okay, I'll have to check that out.
I think the drummer and one of the guitar players is the same, but
Okay,
but their bass player and their guitar player is like they got these two girls, and it's like oof.
oh yeah,
Yeah, they're pretty badass.
yeah, I'll check that out. Also, Castle Rat, they come out with a new record. Have you heard?
Castle Rat.
Yeah, Castle Rat. Just the name alone that drew me to that band. I was like, oh, I got to check them out. And then get that chick with the cool sword, and I guess they fight like a rat character on stage or some shit.
Yeah, I remember. I saw like a photo before I even heard the band. It's like,
Oh yeah,
who's this Red Sonja looking person? And I was like, wait a minute, I'm not. I'll check that out.
yeah. They got that old school like kind of Black Sabbath sound, but like
yeah, it's a good sound.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, a lot of good stuff out there. A lot of good bands. A lot of people say rock is dead or metal's dead or whatever's dead. It's like, no, just get out there. There's a lot of good shit out there. You just got to find it more. It's not on the radio like it used to be, and it's not fed down your throat like with a spoon by the corporate giants that's forcing you to like this or like that. You just gotta go out there and find your own music. There's guys like juanblak with his own music and stuff that just sounds like something you'd hear that was signed. That was So get out there and discover new shit. And then you can put them in your playlists or whatever.
Exactly. Yeah, and definitely add some Eric and some Deathcryptopia.
Yeah. Check out my 2022 single "Call Me" from the Blondie cover.
Hey, do you have any new singles coming out yet? Anything yet?
No, like I said, I just got I got all the songs written. I just got all these. My plan was to just put out a full record and just say, you know what, instead of putting out these singles, because I don't have no way to record right now until set up everything. But just singles. So I've just been writing songs. I got about 10 songs written. I just gotta now just record them. But they're more like like I said, I'm going for like just a straight classic metal sound. Just like the stuff I grew up on. Like I'm writing songs that I like listening to that I grew up on, like the sounds of Rat, the sounds of Judas Priest and Iron Maiden and that kind of stuff. And some of the stuff I'm thinking like, I don't know if I could sing this. I might have to get a different singer for this song or that song or whatever. But definitely just as long as I could write the music and the melodies and all that good stuff,
Well, I mean, technically, I guess even though it was already released, it's getting re-released because I got the album coming out and I'm re-releasing One of the Living, which I did with you.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
Justin and Gene. So
yep. The Tina Turner classic.
You'll hear him on that.
Yeah, that's true. Yep. I got that song in my resume, as you say.
Yeah. And maybe before winter comes, I'll actually finally get that video recorded for it that I meant to do.
Yeah, that'd
2
be cool.
years ago.
Yeah. Did I ever record anything for that video, or did we not do it? We haven't done our videos parts yet.
No. I haven't even done my video parts yet.
Yeah.
The only person who did a video part of that was my friend Rachel, who's in it.
Oh yeah.
She did great. She's got like the whole Mad Max look and everything. And I did a video clip with her because she had a green screen background, so I edited in like some of the desert photos that Justin took. And it looked great. I was like, oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's as far as I got into the video.
Oh yeah. Might have to use the AI. Fuck it. I don't mind using AI for videos. I think I might do one of my songs like if I can get one of those cool AI video makers and if it's not too expensive and make like a video for like Belladonna or something, but just using all AI images. That may be kind of cool.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm at this point. That's one of the cool things I like about like do what I do right now. It's like for say album covers, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm using some of my photography. So it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's like I'm finally getting noticed to my photography
That's
by
cool.
using it with my music, which is really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I like videos. I try to do stuff myself because I want to do like
Yeah. You want it to be real and organic. Yeah.
yeah. Then I'm
true.
trying to get better at making the shit. Honestly.
Yeah. That's key right there.
Yeah. Anyway, we're now at that part of the show. Like, any last words?
I hope I win the lottery. But I gotta play first. You can't win unless you play.
That's life.
I did play. I have a little casino app that I play, and you win real money on it. I won $300 a couple weeks ago on it. Like,
oh shit!
I played with $5 or whatever. I was just playing like the 25-cent slot or whatever. I was doing 50-cent slots, whatever. Start with $5, and then I turned that 5 into like 20, and then that 20 turned into like 50, then that 50 turned into 100. Then I did it again and got another 100, and it's like cashed out. And it takes a couple of days to get into your PayPal, but fuck it. But at least it's real money, But you have to have, but gambling has to be legal in your state for it to work. Like, in other words, if you download that app in your state and it won't work in your state if gambling is illegal. So I guess it detects or whatever where you're at.
It detects, or it call the cops. Cops show up at your door.
Yeah,
hey,
right.
We're gambling in there. Put the phone down.
Yeah. Put that phone down, motherfucker. Gotta finish my drink first. I'm at the casino, man. Oh yeah, cool. All right, man. It's been fun doing this. We have to do it again.
Want to check out here? Oh, mention where to find you.
The Rock and Metal Block on YouTube. The Rock and Metal Block 380. That's the channel. I got some cool content up there right now. You can catch me on TikTok. The Rock and Metal Block on TikTok. Always posting stuff on there. Any of my music, Spotify under, as you see my name spelled AIR-IK. Then you got Deathcryptopia, which I can't spell it right now because I can't remember how to spell it. But it's Deathcryptopia. 2 songs on there. They're, like I said, even though they're songs that were released 4 or 5 years ago, 3 years ago, whatever. To me, I gotta write. It's all about just to someone else is new. It's a new song that somebody hasn't heard it before. So as long as you write a song that can just stay on the internet, then just keep doing that shit. Because that's the beauty of like having internet. This stuff will stay on there till the day we die and shit, and long after we die, and people could discover like, wow, what is this? It's classic rock now. It was only 5 years old. Matter of fact, my song Warmonger is going to be turning 5 years old on 9/11.
Oh shit!
2020 when I released it. So so it's gonna
that's right. I remember that. Yeah.
5-year anniversary for Warmonger. That's classic rock already. And that's the song I almost ripped off Iron Maiden with. That riff is almost 2 minutes to midnight. But I was like, it's close enough to where I can't get sued, but at least it's close enough to where I could say, hey, I'm just paying tribute to my favorite band. That's all.
It's at 2 minutes to midnight. It was a quarter till midnight.
Yeah. It's like it's a quarter to midnight on that one. Cool. But yeah. Get out there and discover things, people.
That's right. And thank you for watching, people. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all that good stuff.
Yep. Horns up.
And remember, no matter what these fucking shitty people in this administration say, you matter.
You matter.
You're loved. You're important. And remember to resist, exist, and persist.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Never give in, never give up.
That's right.
Yeah.
Kick them in the nuts.
Hell yeah.
Put hot sauce in their nuts. Give them hot nuts.
Preach it.
All right, guys. See you guys later.
Yep. Peace.